Good morning, friends. Happy holidays. Kate was just saying, "Oh, that was so fun when we went up and hung out with Kevin."
I miss him.
That's when we shot that little beach video hangout time. And yeah, I think we just saw Kevin last week because that's where I got that slab.
You saw him
and
last
that
week.
slab.
You're lucky.
I meant we as in like a family because Mom got to meet Kevin. Yeah.
When? Was I there?
Monday or Tuesday.
I wasn't there. Was I?
Kai came by. I don't remember if you were there.
No, I don't. No.
All right. Well, there it is.
I would have remembered that.
Yeah. He was here in our house. Kevin, we're talking about you, Entropy in Comics. But hello and welcome to Saturday Morning Comics. This is the show where I hang out with my daughters on the couch and we talk about the books we've been reading lately. Kate's got some books over there, but we're kind of playing a little shenanigans tonight this morning because I got. What?
Sorry, I only need to share 2 of them. Then.
Well, when one of them is over 1,000 pages, like you can be whittling away at that one for the foreseeable future.
Sorry.
So we're doing a little shenanigans this morning because I'm going to play a bit of a game in response to my man Brandon in the chat because he hooked me up with a challenge of what are your 10 favorite Marvel Cinematic Universe movies. That Incredible Hulk through to where are we at now? Eternals era.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Give me your 10. And so I thought it would be fun to turn it into a bit of a game show with my daughters. And so we're going to see if they can name my 10 without striking out. We'll see how this goes. Could be a lot of fun.
I'm going to strike out.
That could be a lot of fun. Either way, it'll be enjoyable. We got Brandon, Legion himself. We got Mark as well from Legion of Comics. He's my new moderator for the chat, helping me out last night. I really do appreciate it, man. And I was on his show Friday morning while he was driving his kids to school. The panel was hanging out and talking. He let the show go while he drove his daughter to school. Very funny. Coach Vic is here. He was talking with us last night about Christmas movies. Ty Locks the Mighty. Good morning to you. Brandon's asking about punchable faces if you are reading X-Men comics right now, specifically Hellions, which I believe, without making too much noise right up against the microphone, yes, I got right here. If you read this issue of Hellions, you know exactly who has the most punchable face. It is definitely a part of that issue. We've also got my Pop, my dad. What is going on?
Hey, Pop.
The man with the leg lamp hanging in his window in his house. We drove by and saw it a few weeks back.
The man, the myth, the legend.
And we got to hang up our Christmas lights outside today. So that's my big goal today, get those Christmas lights up on the outside because we obviously got the tree done on the inside. We got Cole from Cole's Comic Claims. What's going on, my man? He says, don't let me down like my advent calendar, John. So Cole got a whiskey and bourbon advent calendar.
Was it bad, apparently?
Apparently he's had some rocky ups and downs on it. But getting that little bottle out of the advent calendar is kind of like Operation, that game where you got to reach in and get the little bottle out. I feel like if you can't get it out, you're probably too drunk. You should just stop. Don't play.
Wait, there's can I say something?
Yeah.
There's like a new thing on StreamYard. You can like heart comments.
I can?
You can star them. What does that do?
I don't know. I put a star on it. Did it do anything to anybody? I don't know.
Sorry, that was kind of cool though.
Yeah, I put a star on it on my end. I don't know if it does anything in the chat, but there you go. We got Sheena, HK Wifey. Good morning, Sheena. How are you doing? Thank you for coming by. We got JD from Raging Cajun Comics who cruises to my LCS from time to time. Got to meet him. How's it going, JD? Let's see here. Oh, Sheena's driving, so keep both hands on the wheels. 10 and 20. No, 10 and 2. Sorry, 10 and 2. All right.
It looks like it didn't do anything. This is so cool.
So I bought 10 comic books this week at my shop, but 2 of them were older books from a few weeks back that people told me to pick up. So really, I got 8 new issues this week. It was a big Marvel DC week. A lot of good issues in and around that. So that's what I picked up. Kate has been reading and enjoying it. by Stephen King. We're still working on that. What page are we on now?
568, I think.
So you're almost right around halfway through it.
Yeah, I think I was at the same point last time.
Well, you've had a lot of schoolwork the last week.
Yeah, I haven't really read it a lot.
Right. But you've also been reading some Stranger Things graphic novels. Can I hold those up?
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here.
We have 3, I think.
So this is 6. It's not the 6th one, but it is called 6 because it's about one of the other little girls in the laboratory along with 11. So this is girl number 6. And then this one is called Into the Fire. Mm-hmm. I don't know this girl.
That's Collie. That's number 8. That's her sister.
I don't remember her.
She's in season 2.
Okay. Well, I mean, you know these episodes way better than me.
Yeah. So
I'll just accept that answer. Mm-hmm. What is up, Stephen M? How are you doing? Good to see you. Tyler says it saves them to a list so you can touch them later in a live stream.
Can you unstar it? It's bothering me.
It's starred right here, so I can just go back and click it if I need to later. Interesting. That's kind of cool. Look, I'm learning. It's like I've never done the StreamYard thing before, right? Just trying it out. Hey, Alec is here. Good morning, Well Comics. If you missed it on Wednesday night, I was on his channel. We were doing our look back at November books. And if you want to see us in classic comic book day book club form, tearing into some new comics, that's definitely something you don't want to miss. Perry is here dropping his favorite emojis for Kate. And he's been doing the Jurassic Park movies on his reactions lately.
And he has a pickle.
And he does have a pickle on his face. I will say I love the first Jurassic Park. I think it's just an absolutely great movie. And I get more and more frustrated with each sequel they make to Jurassic Park. In particular, Jurassic Park 3, which he just reviewed, is one of my least favorite movies I've ever seen. No, it's Sam Neill that comes back. I just really hate that movie. Stupid people being stupid. But it's fun to watch somebody else watch it and watch Perry do stuff like, why are they doing that? The lady shows up on the dinosaur island with a megaphone and just starts screaming her kid's name. That's not going to be a bad problem, right? That's not going to make any trouble. No dinosaur is going to come and eat you when you pull that move, right? Seriously. That's a logical way to search for your kid on a dinosaur-infested island. Megaphone. That's the way to go, right? So yeah, like that's just the way you do it. That makes perfect sense. I'm trying to find my way through Dangerous Dinosaur Island. You know what you do? Take some dinosaur eggs. They're not going to come looking for those. They're not going to hunt me down.
That was so
dumb. They're going to leave me alone. I got dinosaur eggs, right? I got that. There's just the eggs. What dinosaur parent is going to care?
Which one's the one with the pterodactyls?
Yes, that one. That's the same one. And he jumps off in the parachute and like he reuses a. Never mind that we don't actually see him correctly like packing a parachute. He just reuses the kid's parachute that he crashed onto the island with, reuses it, and then he like tries to get away from the pterodactyls with it. It's great. It's a great movie. Lots of great logic to that movie. It is straight trash.
But we watched
Simon R. What's going on?
We watched that in class in 5th grade. It was so bad. All I remember is the beginning where they're like on the boat and then like the kid goes missing on the parachute.
Yeah.
And that's all I remember. It was so creepy. And then there's like blood on the ship and stuff. And I was like,
what's up, Kirk? Good to see you. So Kirk, these I did an unboxing on Monday night, I believe. And Simon R beat me out in an auction for these books because I do love Nick Cardy's artwork on Aquaman. But then he AOK'd it to me. So these 6 books, there's 3 on this side. There's 3 on this side. All came from Ariel Red and Simon R, who sniped me and then AOK'd me.
They're so nice.
I needed more, so I threw in a couple of Kirby Avengers to like fill it out a little bit. And then I've got my new Strange Academy books across the back here as well. All my fun new Strange Academy. 3 of them signed by Scotty. Jeff Goldblum's like, where's Jeff Goldblum? I mean, hey, Perry, it costs a lot of money to get those actors. They'd rather spend it on bad writing. Hey-yo. So Charlie walked through and then she said, I'm out. I don't know her plan. She might come back. But for those that are joining us, We are going to count down my favorite MCU films. Kate's going to do her best to try to guess them without getting 3 strikes. And if Charlie joins her, she can help you out a little bit.
I'm gonna show. I just want to name them. I don't want to do strikes.
So
I know I'm gonna die.
This is based on an old game show that I used to love as a kid called Family Feud. And the idea was that there were 2 families of like 5, right, competing against each other. And the host would call the first 2 members up, and they would go up to this little podium, and they had a little buzzer, right? Mm-hmm. And he would ask them a question like, what is John's favorite MCU movies? And they'd go, whoever hits it first would have to guess. And if their answer was anywhere on the board, then they got to go back to their family, and the family could help them try to answer the other remaining results. So it might be something like, what is a common decoration that people put up at Christmas time? And then they would guess, right? And if they said Christmas tree, and Christmas tree is the number 1 answer. There's still 3 more answers on the board. Let's go back to your family and we'll guess. And they would go through it. If you got 3 strikes, then the other family could try to guess the last few. And if they did, they won all the points for that round.
So who am I going against? You?
Well, you'd be going against Sister, I guess. Oh, that's okay. Richard Dawson from The Running Man was one of the hosts of the great Family Feud show. What's up, Rod? Good morning to you.
These are MCU movies.
I'm glad I knew you would spot that, Kirk. I knew you would spot it.
These are MCU movies, not TV shows.
Not TV series. No TV series. Okay. What is up? The Bearded Comic Bro is here, and Charlie's thinking about joining us, I hope, so that I can explain these game rules to her, because Kate already has some suggestions. Movies she knows I love because she does know me so well. Top 10 answers are on the board.
Can I say one?
And we'll let Sister get out here. And then if you want to rotate turns, you can take turns. But she might be still a little sleepy from just waking up in a way.
She might not feel good, too, because Mom just took her temperature.
Yeah, she's a little tired.
She might not feel good.
Yeah. I also have an AOK. You know, let me open this AOK real quick while we let Charlie come in and join us. This came from my man Mastodon Collectibles and Comics. I was on his show recently, and
I have to go to the restroom.
And he sent me this package of comics. So this came from Mastodon. What's going on, Charlie? So thank you, Donnie, for these. Let's see what we got here.
I want to play this game.
All right. You want to play the game? So first up, we have Uncanny X-Men number 1. Ooh, this is that variant that I don't have this variant.
Thunderbird.
Yeah, this is the wraparound variant. That is cool. That is cool. It's the original team with Iceman being a snowman.
Being silly.
Yep. And then the new team.
Having
Thunderbird had died. Yeah. And all you get of Nightcrawler is Banff. That is a cool variant. I do not have that cover. So awesome. Thank you so much, Donnie. And then I got the Exterminated variant for X-Men, issue number 1. This has got the Mole Man and the Molochs. Look at them all there. There we go. I agree. Mastodon is awesome. Then we've got Psycho KO and Alterna Comics 3-issue limited series signed with a sticker. Let's see, is that, I don't know if it's the artist or writer's signature, but there we go. I don't know Psycho KO. This is issue number 1. Issue number 2. I'm assuming that, yeah, there it is. And issue number 3. That's pretty awesome. I don't know. Anybody know any of those? Psycho KO from Alterna by Rob Feldman and Peter Simeti. That one came with a sticker. Then we got a Dark Horse comic called The Worst Dudes. Dark Horse comic by Aubrey Sitterson and Tony Gregory. I don't know that one. What's up, Jay Hood? Good to see you, man. I got this little AOK from my man Mastodon. So I'm just going through and checking. Oh, now we're talking. Some Power Man and Iron Fist, issue 63. Look at that. Luke Cage just throwing down, man. Holding a fiery, burning building up. That's pretty cool looking. And ooh, look at this cover. Wow. So this is Power Man Iron Fist issue 116. From Fire to Ice we got going here. That's it, Charlie. We'll get there in a second. Don't worry. That is cool. Donnie, man, thanks for the books, brother. Much appreciated, brother. All right, Charlie, you got some room over there? I can set them over there. All right, so can you scoot over? So let me explain the rules of the game.
Okay.
So both you and sister are playing. Yeah.
I don't want to play against you though.
No, you're working as a team. All right. So, and you can listen to the chat. They can offer suggestions as well. So what I got here is the top 10 answers on the board. Dad's 10 favorite Marvel movies. The ones that are after, Tony Stark becomes Iron Man. So like from I'm trying to make sure. Yeah, basically Iron Man 1, but right before that was the first Incredible Hulk movie. Some people count it, whatever. From there, all the way through to where we are now at Shang-Chi and Eternals. Okay. Dad's 10 favorite movies are on the board.
You can't put Eternals on there. Because
I haven't seen it, so I couldn't include it either.
Okay.
Your job is to guess all 10 before you get 3 wrong answers.
Nope.
So we don't want any wrong
Can
answers.
I go first?
I already know.
Dad. Sister says she's got one. She was waiting to say
Okay,
one
okay,
right off the bat. So what's your first one, Kate?
Winter Soldier.
Sorry, couldn't hear you.
Captain America, Winter Soldier.
Is the number 1 answer on the board. Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Boom. Number 1 answer.
Like,
Correct.
Can we make a list of all the movies?
Can I say one?
Charlie's got one that she thinks is on the
I
board.
don't know if it has a different title, but the Black Panther movie.
The Black Panther movie is not on the board.
What? But you
First
like that
Strike.
one.
I do like it a lot. It's a really good movie.
So
It did not make top 10. First Strike. Ariel Red is in the chat. Good morning, Ariel.
I don't have paper.
I know. You're going to have to just think it through. The chat is here to help you. Don't worry. They'll throw out names of the movies. How about think about
Doctor
some
Strange.
of your favorite movies from the...
Charlie, Doctor Strange is on there for sure.
You can talk to each other, but think about your favorite ones. All of them.
Can't be.
Why not?
Because he would like Black Panther more. And he didn't pick Black Panther.
Bearded says, nice try, Charlie.
Charlie, he really likes Black, or he really
Think
likes
about the
Doctor
best
Strange.
ones. Think about
I've
the
never
best
heard of
ones. The best ones.
Probably Infinity War up there.
Ring, ring, ring. Number 2 on the board. Avengers Infinity War.
Yeah.
Correct answer.
Civil War, I feel like would be up there, but I don't want to.
You guys got to start working as a team and tell me which ones to flip.
Chuck.
You got one wrong answer and you're going to give up? You're bigger than this. You're stronger than this. There's 8 more. 8 more. I had to do mental math. There. 8 more. Do you want to read the chat? There's some chat ones being thrown in there. I see 4 different
Guardians of the Galaxy 1. Do that one.
Iron Man 1, Avengers 1,
Wait.
Black Panther.
Put Guardians of the Galaxy.
You want me to star this one?
No.
I'll just put it up.
Dude.
Like that? You guys got to agree. I'm waiting for Charlie to vote for it. Which one of these do you like, Charlie? What are you thinking?
Well, I know you don't like the Iron Man trilogy.
Okay.
Well, he doesn't like this last 2. He's fine with the first one.
Magic Lasso says, the Kate and Charlie Show, the Kate and Charlie Show, eat a bagel, pet a beagle, watch the Kate and Charlie Show.
I told you.
So, Mom is trying to help out.
Sorry, I won't. It's
Mom
Doctor
is coming
Strange
into
and
play.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'll do Doctor Strange.
That's not one of them.
You're right. It's Guardians of the Galaxy. Yes. Volume 1, Guardians of the Galaxy, is number 3 on the board. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Guardians of the Galaxy. Thor number 2. J-Hood, get out of here. That's the bot. We're not doing the bottom 10. That would be last place, like permanently, is Thor Dark World. Last place. Done. All right. There's a lot of other really important movies going on here that we got to pick from. Let's see what we can do.
Wait,
1,
Charlie,
2, 3. 3 out of 10.
Charlie.
Only 1 strike, right?
Yes,
No.
it's so funny.
He just
Remember
said
he
he-
watched that like
He just said
dozens
he,
of times?
he just said he doesn't like Thor 2.
Thor.
not
That's Thor
2.
3. Ragnarok is 3. Thor 2 is the Dark World,
That one
Which is
which is
sucks
that,
with
which
the
is
dark
a really
elves.
bad one. The Dark Elves, yeah. So do you want to try Ragnarok? I'm too
Charlie!
scared. Charlie just doesn't want to get any strikes.
No, because I almost guessed Doctor Strange,
I know you did.
and that was wrong.
I know you're questioning yourself. You should just think about which movies does Charlie really love that are on that could possibly be on this list.
Exactly. The Grandmaster's in that one. It's my birthday. He quoted that for like a month and a half, and every single person in his class was saying that all the time.
Not Doctor Strange.
I never said, oh, no more Doctor Strange.
Sister's right. Thor Ragnarok. There it is. Number 5 on the board. And just because of that, you can say, it's my birthday. It's my birthday. Werewolf by Lunchtime. What's up? I love it. Sorry to Legion and Jay Hood. I know they're both kind of feeling like, maybe not as big Ragnarok. I love Ragnarok. I think it's phenomenal.
It's so funny.
Dark World is just
Trash.
boring and confused and not really clearly written and just, a bit of a mess. So there we go. We have 4 out of the 10 on the board. I got to remember what some of these are. Because I got to know what order they're in.
I know he didn't really like Black Widow, and Shang-Chi was like not one of his top ones, right?
Okay, so we got a few left here. Top 10 answers on the board. What are John's favorite MCU films? We've got 4 answers revealed, 6 still on the board. It's not the Snyder Cut bearded. No, that's not gonna be.
What about Spider-Man, Charlie? He liked Into the Spider-Verse. He loved. Does that count?
It doesn't. No, because it's not part of the MCU.
Dude.
Otherwise, that would definitely rank top
Obviously,
2,
you
3.
loved that one.
Into the Spider-Verse is a masterpiece. Ooh, and my latte
They're
has
making
arrived.
a second
Thanks
one.
a
There's
lot.
a trailer. They're making a second one. I think that's what I thought.
My wife makes a mean latte. Now she's actually going to sit and listen to our show. No.
Mine.
Oh, Charlie's tea.
No,
Okay.
the one who doesn't have tea.
She's
here?
listening.
This is so sad. I feel like I didn't like tea.
Did he like Far From Home with the?
So do you want to look at the list of
liked
movies? I
it.
feel like you guys are forgetting a
With Jake
ton of great
Gyllenhaal
movies.
was in it.
The
Yeah.
chat's gotten a little quiet. Let's really just think it through. There's a lot of great ones out there that we have not even touched on yet.
Captain America: First Soldier, or I don't remember what that one's called.
The first movie
one.
is Captain America: The
First
First Avenger.
And then
and
there's
then it's the
first
Winter
Avengers
Soldier.
movie too. Civil War.
Mm-hmm. Lots of good ones. They just released the trailer for the new Spider-Verse movie. I know.
Yeah.
Legion's dropping some in the chat. Iron Man 1, Avengers 1. There's some
I feel
good
like
stuff in there.
Avengers is
Charlie
probably
just
on
got
there.
one strike and she's like, I'm done with this whole game. You can eat your bagel. Go grab your bagel.
I think Avengers 1's probably on there. Charlie, what do you think?
Jay Hood saying Endgame, Civil War.
Endgame and Civil War. I have good feelings about both of those.
Well, they've listed 6. Do you want to pick one? She's not playing anymore. Charlie's done.
Magic Lasso. He doesn't like Black Panther.
I agree. Black Panther was a one that I do like. It just did not make the top 10. And that seems to have thrown this entire game into question.
Charlie, I want to go with Endgame, dude.
Sister's going with Endgame. She's right. Number 6 on the list. Avengers Endgame. Right there. Boom. And not because it's a perfect movie. There's definitely a bunch of flaws, but I just like the way they kind of capped off that story. All those movies put together made this amazing story that kind of got capped off beautifully with Endgame.
Charlie, why are you
So,
disagreeing with every
Here's
single
the thing.
thing?
Either you're going to play,
I don't think it's Guardians 2.
either you're going to play, or you can not play and eat your bagel. Because every time Sister asks you for a movie, you say no now. You have not said yes
I
to
don't
anything.
think you'll like it.
Then recommend one that you think he'll like.
That's the thing. She feels like she's going to get all of it wrong. She got one wrong answer and she's kind of given up. So do you want Sister just to finish the game? Are you going to help her? Then you're not allowed to say yes or no. All you can tell her is why you think it's a good or bad choice. How about that? Because otherwise all we're going to hear is no, 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 no.
don't think he would put another Guardians movie on there.
But he loved it. Remember, it had Baby Groot. He loved the fact that first of all, the second one is literally so funny, and there's Kurt Russell in it, and he likes Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell's pretty awesome. Play a new game called Pick on the Dad.
Black Widow, he didn't.
I did not love Black Widow, Ariel. I just felt like it was a little just ridiculous, and I didn't get enough Scarlett Johansson. I got way too much of Yelena, and I didn't care as much. So I want to watch it again and give it a little more, but I really disliked the ending, like in a big way. I just felt ridiculous to me, way over the top, even for Marvel's standards, way over the top. All right, suggest one, discuss one. That's all I heard in college. No. I'm with you, buddy. Bearded says Guardians 2 is not on the list. He says go Avengers 1. Miss So says, are there any X-Men movies? Nope, this is only MCU. I was tagged by my buddy Comics Kings Brandon for top 10 MCU movies, meaning Incredible Hulk through Eternals, although I haven't seen Eternals yet. So what do we like? Do we agree with Bearded?
I don't know what happens in
Avengers 1 is
the New York one.
It's when they all come together for the first time. They fight in Loki in New York City. What do you think? Oh, that got a maybe. Ho! I'm glad it did because it's number 8. Hey, Peeker. Number 8 on the list. Bearded Comic Bro knows what's up. It is the first Avengers movie. Yeah, of course. There it is. Oh, don't want to peel off something early. There we go. Number 8, Avengers Number 8.
That's true, Charlie, but he doesn't like Age of Ultron.
Why? Because it has Scarlet Witch.
No, he does not like it. We were watching it, and he said he did not like it. Because I asked to watch it. Well, maybe you were at a sleepover, but I asked to watch it, and then he was like, okay, I don't really want to watch it. I don't really like that one.
Coach Vic says he slept through Eternals twice already. That's a bad sign.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll like it better on January 12th when it drops on Disney+. Okay, should we scroll up through the chat and get some ideas? Are we forgetting some of the movies? Let's see what we got.
We got Captain Marvel.
Yep, there's some Captain Marvel.
He didn't.
We did the second Captain America. Haven't talked about the first or third yet. There you go. Guardians 2.
Third Civil War.
The third one is Civil War. Captain America and Iron Man battling.
I don't know if you like that one or
not. Raging Cajun with Iron Man 1. Iron Man 1 is when Tony gets the suit for the first time. He's in the cave. He gets injured, and he has to build the metal suit and escape from the cave. And then he creates the whole Iron Man suit.
I only remember liking that one.
The one with the Mandarin?
No, that's the third one.
Third one. Yeah.
That's the third one.
That one's so.
See if I can find any more up here. I think we've already cruised up to the top.
Ant-Man.
Sorry, I struck out on this apparently. Entropy in Comics. We were talking about you at the beginning of the show. Kevin, how's it going? Ant-Man. There you go. Legion.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Civil War.
I liked the second one a lot.
So many options.
Thanks, Mommy. Ant-Man. I'll do Ant-Man.
Ant-Man.
Just kidding. She's not spoiled.
Is right. Oh, sorry, not that one. It's down here.
What was that one?
Number 10, the original Ant-Man, just barely creeping onto the list. I do love me some Paul Rudd, as we all do. I think it's very, very funny. I do like the second one a ton as well. I don't necessarily know I can separate them very easily, but because it came first, I'll go with Ant-Man 1. Bueller with a $10 super chat. He says, coffee for the girls, not for John. For the record, if someone in a bus offers you coffee, don't get in. Wait for a latte instead. And just for you, Mr. Bueller, I got a little goodness for you. How about this one? Or this one. Don't need anybody.
She was
Bronze
fun.
Page is here, and he says, what are Kate and Charlie's? We're going to finish out my list, and then we're going to definitely dive into their personal favorites as well. We got Scott from Hoarder's Hide. What is going on, Scott? We got Delphia and Kachung going on this morning. Good to see
I'm gonna
you.
Go look at the Marvel.
Oh, they're going to go look at the lists. I have a top 4 pick still on the board, plus 7 and 9.
Can you hold this?
4, 7, and 9. Why am I holding it for you?
So I can look back.
Oh. Can we put the spoon back over there? Actually, we don't need the spoon, right?
Charlie, I still think Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is on there.
Sister's saying Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Do you want to risk a strike and go on your own with that one?
How many strikes do you have left?
2. You've only got 1 strike. Only 1 strike on the board, Ariel says. Exactly. I will say every movie on this list here has been mentioned at least once by either the chat or by you all. What's up, Miss So?
Perfect.
At what point do the girls take revenge on you for these videos? Will it be when they pick you out of your nursing home, or do you think they'll get justice prior? They already get justice on me. They already take shots at me. All right, Kate, are you going to risk it?
Yes, risk it for the biscuit.
Which one?
Guardians 2.
She's right. Guardians Volume 2 is number 9. So, Bearded Comic Bro, incorrect. It did creep into the top 10 just barely. That leaves 2 strikes out there, 2 options still on the board, number 4 and number 7 still out there. Chaos says our top 10 is close, John, but I think some of my middle and bottom choices would surprise you. Well, there you go. There you go. So Kate pulling that Guardians Volume 2.
I knew it because you like Kurt Russell, and that movie's so funny.
I do like Kurt Russell, and yes, it is very funny. Yeah. I will say one of these seems to be an obvious pick for me, and I want to say Greg has been mentioning it a bunch, but nobody has really risked it on this one. Number 4 it's a top 5 for me. It's a top 5 MCU movie. So Kate's like, I'm going to scroll up. You guys get my face up close to the camera as I look through
Ted
all of
Lasso.
this stuff. Still looking. He said Guardians 2 isn't on the list, so nice to throw a couple of curves at him.
Not on me too.
Did we already guess Avengers 1?
Yes, Avengers 1 is on the list at number 8. 2 left to go. It was number 10.
Doctor Strange is not on there. We already tried that one.
They think, I didn't give you a strike for it, though. Did mom give you the lefty wink? Wah, wah, wah. Don't pick that one. Don't do that. I think Black Panther and Doctor Strange would be like right there, right underneath. You know?
Can you move this, please?
Captain Marvel, I feel like
You're missing something bigger and better than Captain Marvel for sure.
Civil War.
Charlie's guessing Civil War. She's right. Number 4 on the list is Captain America Civil War. I love that movie. Mostly just because I love all the Captain America movies in general.
It's so fun to see them all working together.
It is. Yes, Civil War is number 4.
You don't like Age of Ultron, though. I know that, right?
I don't know. 1 choice left. 2 strikes out there.
Lord.
You and that spoon, huh? You gotta have the spoon.
Charlie, can we do Iron Man 1?
It's an insult to be wearing a Dark Side shirt while doing this, but it is the anti-joy equation shirt more than it is Dark Side. So if I'm robbing you of joy, then it means I'm doing what I'm supposed to, according to this shirt. Does mom want to take a guess at the last one? She does seem to be trying to coach from the sidelines a little bit.
Didn't you see the answers?
I've seen the answer to this several times, even in the last 30 chats that have been dropped.
It's
come up
literally
several
Iron
times.
Man, Charlie.
It is Iron Man, number 1, the original Iron Man movie, number 7 on the list.
We did it with only 1 strike.
I'm going to say 2 because I'm going to count Doctor Strange now that you succeeded. 2 strikes, 10 answers on the board. There is my final list if anybody is curious about it. Yes, you get it. You can feel good about that.
Good job, Chuck.
So there they all are. But now let's get into it. Kate, what are your favorite MCU films?
I don't know.
I didn't know you were going to call on
I
me.
did not.
I have to stand up in front of the class now. See, I knew Raging Cajun's been saying it since they get to the jump. He's like, Iron Man 1. It's Iron Man 1.
Can I look at
Iron
your
Man 1.
list?
You can look
I
at my
think
list.
Ant-Man and the Wasp is probably up there because it's so good. Plus, I love Michelle Pfeiffer in that movie.
Yeah, I know Ant-Man and the Wasp is higher for you. I know Ragnarok is super high for somebody on this couch.
No, Black Panther wins first place.
Now Black Panther's the best movie in the MCU because you got a strike for it against me.
How could you put like?
Okay, you seem very upset about my picks. These can they be my picks? They can be my picks, right?
This is the list again, everybody.
The list is life.
The list is mad life.
I'm kind of shocked by that, Scott, because I feel like Winter Soldier is easily the best one that they've done. So, like, I don't even think it's even close. So I'm shocked to hear that it's not that it wouldn't be on your list at all. That's a shocking twist. Yeah, I mean, Iron Man 1 started it all. I think it kind of has to be there for sure, but it also really set a tone for the sort of style beyond that Incredible Hulk kind of mixed bag thing. Don't worry, Carlito. It's not going anywhere. It'll be here. Coach Vic, she is speaking the truth, John. You are wrong.
I think.
Ooh, we have Bearded Commodore and I have the exact same movies minus one. He swapped Black Panther and Ant-Man. And then he's like, the order is a little bit different. But there you go. Bestie, what's up?
Bestie.
Ooh, Iron Man 1 goes to the top for Miss So. There you go.
I don't know. I like Age of Ultron just because there's
You
a lot
love
of
Scarlet
Vision
Witch.
and Scarlet
Yeah.
Witch in that one.
Yep.
So, yeah.
I know you've always loved the Guardians movies.
I love Guardians 2. It's so funny.
Yeah.
So Guardians 2.
What's up, Ricky? Good morning, Ricky.
I don't know. Ant-Man and the Wasp.
I agree, Kachun. Yeah, and I know you love Ant-Man and the Wasp.
I like Civil War because I get to see Spider-Man, Falcon, everybody. I like Falcon.
You like Falcon and the Winter Soldier
And
TV?
Winter
That's the TV series, though.
No,
We're not counting TV
I know.
series.
I said I like seeing Spider-Man and I like seeing Falcon in Civil War.
Oh, in Civil War when they're fighting.
Here, Chuck, if you want to look at the list.
Do you have a number one in your favorite MCU movie, Charlie?
Black Panther.
Jeez. She's not having it today. Not having it. So Black Panther's number one. Do you have a number two?
Black Panther.
Wow. Somebody's grouchy today. Not having it. Hope you guys are having a better morning. We'll round out at the end of your year with a marathon. Ooh, that could be fun.
We're
But-
watching Black Panther first.
Oh my goodness. I love it. It's you're right. Best movie. Charlie is a girl after Coach Vic's heart. That's what he says. He's with you all the way. So Kate's usually in our household, it's the funniest ones that we watch the most. So Ragnarok gets a lot of play. Guardians gets a lot of play.
Yeah.
Those tend to be the ones. Jason, no, she hasn't had her bagel yet. I don't know. She's been steering away from the bagel so far. It's still sitting there. Kate has plowed through hers. It's gone.
I ate it before we started.
Yeah, it's done. It's just done. Ruben Guzman is here. What's going on? A few weeks ago, new Teen Titans number one in a 9.2. Congratulations, Ricky. That's a great, great book, man. Let's see here. I'll try and put a list together between the free mic. So, yeah, I'm supposed to tag a few people to make their videos. I'm really bad at that. So if you want to volunteer as tribute and, raise your hand in the chat, I can shout you out as volunteering. So it sounds like Hoarder's Hide is going to do it. So Scott, I will add you as being tagged by me to make your own response video to this. I'll throw in No Good Comics Justin. I know he's not watching now, but I know he could easily do this video, make a little content with that. So throw them out. If Jay Hood and Coach Vic want to do theirs on one of their Saturday shows, I'm down for that as well. So I throw them in. Ariel Red says, here's a little donation for the bagel fund with some extra cream cheese for Charlie, paired with some coffee. Maybe you'd have a chance, John. Thanks for starting the weekend right. Let's play some fun stuff. Some dogs, some doggies. we got to do the dolphin laugh. So here we go with that. Ready? Oh, and now I don't have any kids here. They're all gone. It's like a cut to commercial break, and then they're back. Hey. So yeah, if you missed it, last night was the return of Drinks and Movies, and we're planning another one for next Friday night. So hope to get some people to join us talking about holiday things to watch and enjoy. Happy holidays.
Dude, my PE teacher has been playing like the corniest Christmas music. It's not even like classic. It's like
No?
weird techno jingle bells.
All right.
It's so bad. It's so funny though.
Nice.
And then he's been playing 80s songs lately, which is like my jam. So that's fun.
Yeah, you're down with that. I know your drama teacher used to play all the 80s music for you.
Yeah.
Just give me all the 80s.
I know what 80s.
So did you want to like definitively choose your top three MCU? Can you pick it? Can you name your three?
No.
Okay.
I just like too many of them. But I think Civil War is probably up there.
Ooh, I didn't know you cared that much for Civil War. Okay. But I know it was like the first time they brought Tom Holland's Spidey in. So he got to kind of have the big show in the middle there.
Yeah, it's also kind of spooky, so I kind of like the creepy vibes.
Yep, the bad guy. He's good and creepy.
Really creepy. And then
He's just got this little dance too in the club in Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Can I see your list again? I swear I had some off the list.
Guardians,
Guardians
Ragnarok,
was up there, and Ragnarok,
and Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Ant-Man. But I'm gonna have to put Endgame as my favorite.
Of all of them, Endgame is number one.
Yeah, because you get to go back in time and see every single.
That's a really good point.
MCU movie.
It kind of is. It's kind of like a little snapshot of the whole thing, right?
And Loki's in it.
Loki is in
and
it.
He dies in.
Yeah,
Infinity
I know that you don't
I
have the
like
same love for
Infinity War.
Infinity War that I do. I knew that one was not going to
Literally
rank.
everyone dies at the end.
Not going to rank.
No, thank you.
Yeah, not a favorite.
Rip Loki.
Does Mom have any favorites that she wants to throw out? Ragnarok, I know, is top 3 for you.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I do like Civil War on that.
Yeah, Civil War. Okay. There you go.
Some good espionage stuff in there.
Mm-hmm.
Changing teams. Yeah.
Yep. We were talking the other night about how if you really watch Civil War closely and from the point of view of Natasha, she is manipulating all of them. From that first sit down when Tony Stark comes in to talk about Sokovia Accords. If you really watch closely, Natasha, she's able to read all of them, read the situation, and know what's going to happen. And then she plays everybody. She is on Steve Rogers' side from the beginning. Even after the accident in where are they at the beginning? Where the bomb explodes the building and stuff.
Sokovia.
No, it's not Sokovia.
Or
whatever. The Scarlet Witch's explosion on the side of the building.
What's that called?
From there on, she knows what Tony's going to do. And when Tony shows up and says what he says about the Sokovia Accords, you can see it on her face. She says she knows that this is going to lead to the two of them fighting, that they're both immovable objects and they're heading for each other. That doesn't make sense because if they're not moving, they wouldn't head towards each other. They're both trains heading towards each other on the same track. She's trying to figure out a way to adjust the tracks. And in that way, it is powerful to see how she plays them. She agrees with Tony in that first meeting, and Tony even double takes. And he's like, wait, did you just agree with me? And then she's like, oh, I want to take it back. And he's like, nope, you can't take it back. He is stunned because she never agrees with him. She always agrees with Steve. But she knows if she agrees with Steve, it's going to get worse. But if she agrees with Tony, she's on the inside and she can manipulate the situation, which she absolutely does all the way to the end when they're on the airport fight and she finally flips sides and has to reveal that she's been working with Steve basically all along.
I really want to rewatch it now. Can we watch it?
And so if you watch her, she is really playing everybody. It's beautifully handled. So I think it's in my opinion, it's her best work in the MCU is watching all the subtle reactions she does all the way through it. Because you can see that she's a step ahead of Tony and Steve the whole time, because she knows she can't convince either of them to change their mind. They're really inflexible characters. So she has to manipulate them. And she does really well. She does a great job of accomplishing that. All right. Should we wrap this up, ladies? Ready to get on with our days, decorating and everything? Thanos was right. Oh, man. I mean, I don't disagree. Let's see. What do we got going on? Tomorrow night, I'm on Big Will's channel, just doing a little how to make a D&D character game with Old Wolf and with Tony and Big Will. And then Monday, Comic Gories, and Tuesday is Omni X-Men. So those are the shows I've got: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then I think I'm off again until Friday after that. For now. Yeah, behind me here, Kachung, I have the books I unboxed on Monday. So if you watch the unboxing I did Monday, Simon R. and Ariel read A-okayed me these amazing Nick Cardy Aquaman books that I was bidding on in Big Will's auction. And among my personal favorites are this beautiful Black Manta cover, which is stunning. And then the one behind Kate's head, if she wants to grab it without knocking everything over.
I'm not going to grab it.
This Nick Cardy Mira cover, which is just a masterpiece. Nick Cardy, on another level. One of the greatest Silver Age artists of all time. So we are 2 episodes behind on Hawkeye. So we do need that at some point this weekend to watch 2 weeks ago and then this week's episode. But I'm looking forward to seeing how that all plays out.
They're doing it every 2 weeks or 1 week?
Every week they drop one, but we've missed 2 weeks. All right, I need you to give that back to me.
Sorry.
Have a great day, everybody. And I'll be in and out of chats, so I should see you all around. Goodbye.